try it, Ginger Manelli. I'm back. In case it wasn't obvious from the noise being made, Mod is back. Let's play some tunes. Go. Hopefully everything's coming through okay. Hello Lady Murtai, how do you do? Welcome to the stream. Right, I need to actually... Boobies! Yay! Hello Drazal, welcome to the stream. I need to now actually fire up Eurotruck. Hello Squirrel, welcome to the stream. Let me just kick the trainers off. Ow. I just kicked the PlayStation. I do not want to kick the PlayStation. Murtai, don't kill me. I apologise for the tardiness of my timekeeping today, everybody. I have been having downstairs issues, shall we say. My IBS has been playing silly buggers with me because I've been eating the wrong kind of crap. And so, on that note, if I do need to disappear during the stream, I apologise in advance. And hello, DF, welcome to the stream. On that note, good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on... Oh, hang on. Let me just do one thing. There we go. One thing. Hang on. There we go. Right, moving swiftly on then. Right, good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on what time of day you're watching this, or indeed whereabouts in the world you are. I'm Mod, and today we return to the world of Eurotruck Simulator, episode 270. Wow, it's been a long time since I said the episode number in the title of a Eurotruck video, has it not? I went back a while back and figured out how many episodes I've done in total, including the YouTube days. I got to 250 on... No, was it 260 on YouTube? It's 250 odd. And then I've done about 15 streams on here so far. So yeah, it's 270. It's 270 is what we've done so far. There's been a new patch, a new version, been released since I last played this. So we're back in Birmingham. I fired up the game just to check the mileage and everything beforehand. So we're currently on 123,723 miles. Not many in the grand scheme of things, but you know what, we'll get there eventually, and I need to... Yeah, I'm looking at the webcam seeing how it's... Yeah, I'm good. You can still see my ugly face. Ugly face? Hello, Bedosha! Yes, so saying hello to people in the stream at the moment. We have a DF, we have a Squirrel, we have a Murtai, we have a Draz, and we have a Bedosha. Hello, guys, welcome. Tonight it's going to be, as always, a chilled out affair. Very chilled out affair. Because that's how I like to roll with these sort of live streams, especially when it comes to Eurotruck. Here's the star of the show, rolling across the screens now. Oh! Money from Minosha. Thank you, I'm not worthy. You don't have to do that. Seriously, thank you. Although, actually, on that related kind of note, I know a couple of you are interested in how my channel growth is going. And last stream, DF subscribed to make it eat my bits. Fuck off. To make it 8 subscribers at the moment, which actually for a channel of my size is amazing. Considering I only get about 7 to 8, anything between 7 and 10 views an episode, a stream, I'm, especially given what's going on at the moment, I'm blown away and I thank you all very much. And if any of you do want or need to cancel your subscription to me because of certain ongoing situations, then you know full well I don't mind. Although I also worked out at the same time, if I want to have a regular payout of £100 a month, no, $100 a month, apologies, then I need 40 subscribers, and to go full time, you add the 0 to that, I think it is. So, a long way to go in the grand scheme of things. But I just, you know, you guys like to know every now and again, so I'm just sharing that with you. Should we actually get on with it? Should we actually pick a job and think about getting on with the game? After break, actually, I think that we're going to have a break as always, around about 8:30, so it's about an hour and a half from now. At the break, we're going to have, after the break, I'm going to play a short video. It's only going to be about 15 minutes long. It's for those of you that haven't been around since day one, because it turns out we missed Matilda's 7th birthday. I'm fairly sure we missed her birthday, which was on the 13th of February. That's right, this goddamn dog-eared truck we see before us has only done, in 7 years, 123,000 miles. Now, you do the maths as how long it's going to take me to do the other 873. A long time, a long time. Also, I want to look at achievements. I think the best way to get mileage and to get us motivated to play in Euro Truck more is to aim for achievements and try to get achievements. So that chat can fuck off. I need to be offline. Because I don't want everybody's details popping up on the stream. Even though it's popped up there anyway. Thanks, Steam. You'd be old and grey by then. Yeah, probably. I am a GPS to discover more than 60% of the map. That's changed now because I keep on adding DLC. Choo Choo, user train to cross the channel, blah 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 blah. I've only earned 37% of all achievements in the game. That's fine, I can live with this. So I want an achievement to do. Pathfinder, discover 100% of the map. That's never going to happen. Especially since in the past I have added a map mod to the game and then uninstalled it. Which is why there's one achievement in particular I will never get on this particular profile. Which is getting all the HQs in... all of the cities have to have a garage in your HQ country. So unless I change country, I'm never ever going to get that particular achievement. Let's have a quick look at chat. DF says I'll be old and grey by then. Thanks, buddy. Minosha, so we found out that yes, mortgages are informally frozen because nobody can get into the office or anything to do the shit necessary to process them. So is that... I'm going to guess that's a good thing for the moment, Minosha? But are they then going to turn around and go, yeah, we haven't been in the office for 3 months, you still owe us 3 months worth of pay? Either way, fingers crossed it's a good thing. Draz says, I'm going grey now and I'm younger than him. Yes, just a little bit younger, my friend. Murtai says, you do have a child, Draz. And of all child, Drazza has his particular child. Right, job is only worth it if it's done well. Complete a perfect delivery, no damage, no fines, in time for a job that is at least 1,000 kilometre. So does anybody know what the 1,000 kilometres is in miles? I'm going to quickly look it up. Where's my converter? Distance, length. 1,000 kilometres is 675 miles. I have to know this because I run in miles when I'm playing Euro Truck, as you know. Hello, Forza311. Welcome to the stream. I think you've been here before. It's been a while. Welcome back, then. I have a VTC that is opening in a few days. Would you like to join? No, I'm good, thank you. I have my own, but thank you for the offer. Right, job market. Freight market. We are starting in Birmingham, and we need a job that's at least 600 miles. 675. That's quite a long distance. Well, that is probably the one we're going to have to go for. 22 tons worth of excavator to Leipzig. Fun fact for you, we were watching Civil War earlier, and the airport scene is in Leipzig, which is fun. No, don't worry about the inconvenience, it's okay. You could stick around and talk shit to me if you want, unless you're just here to recruit for your VTC, in which case, fuck off. We're going to take this particular destination. Leipzig Airport, yes. We're going to... Are we plugged in? This joypad gets lighter and lighter, I swear. I've got a bit of fuel in the tank. I might as well top that up while we're here. Parking brake off. Lights on, because I don't want the game screaming at me. Oh, I should rest up as well, really. Dude, when will you add shit for the channel points? I don't know, actually. We should discuss what people want for channel points and what you actually... I mean, I don't know, I saw Murtai's the other day. She's on 33,000? I have 8k things I need things to spend on. Ha 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 ha. If people want to do, besides this, if I don't know what to do for channel points, I'm completely at a loss if I'm perfectly honest. I'm happy to add something, just throw me some ideas. You know where to throw these ideas, over at Club Bungie, on my Discord channel. Most of you here know that by now, but if you're not currently in my Discord channel, it is down below, linked, and it's periodically linked by the Team Tuxedo truck. Team Tuxedo truck, Team Tuxedo bot. Resty. Hello, Haley. Welcome to the stream. Right, we have rested. I'm going to have to recheck the job market because I've got a funny feeling that particular job is now gone. Let's have a quick look. Job market, freight market. Birmingham to Leipzig is still there. Offer expires in... Oh, what's this one? 15 tons double trailer. Oh, no. I'm misreading it. That's in Dresden at the moment. I'm not quick trapping to Dresden. Ooh! 3 tons of helicopter. I don't have helicopter, do I? AMA, tell a joke, either or game, do a voice, 50k points, make Matilda pink. You know, Murtai isn't far off 50k points, and she attends every single stream. No. No. Is there a different one we could take? 21 tons to Marseille. We could go to France. We haven't done much in France. That's 839 miles. Okay, well, I'm going to give you guys the option. Are we going to take this excavator to Leipzig? Or are we going to take this set of wooden beams to Marseille? They're both roughly the same weight. Both going to be just as shitty to take. They're both roughly the same distance. Manosha says, Murtai, you wouldn't, right? DM me and promise you would. Viva la France says DF, so that's a vote for Marseille. Oh, excuse me. As if... Yes, you would, Murtai. Yes, you would do such a thing. See? Pure innocence. Actually, Murtai, how many points are you on right now? It is 33,000 channel points, isn't it? It's a lot. Okay, so... In all seriousness, we would never. Fuck off, Manosha. In all seriousness, we should discuss this on Discord after the stream. Unless you guys want it, 33780. Fucking hell. Unless you do want to discuss it now, because, you know, I don't have a pen and paper in front of me right now to take notes of these. And I can't be asked to watch the stream back afterwards because, you know. Anyway. Fat One music is in Serious and free. Fuck it, we're going to Marseille. Go forwards, please. Oh god, this is the Fat One music, isn't it? That one gave us so much difficulty in the last stream. So much difficulty. For anybody who hasn't seen Serious Sam, it was me, DF. Let's play Obey the Rules now. Me, DF, Draz, Squirrel, and Locke against a great big fucking thing. We're calling Fat Boy. He's a untested prototype or something like that. And we died horribly twice on hard, and even more horribly so on normal. I just realised I've got to do this fucking properly. And Tuxedo Bots decided they're in green today. Thanks, Tuxbot. You need a proper colour that isn't pink. What anybody suggests is pink. After the white thing, we've got to go. Oh, speed limit's still 30 along here. Okay, we'll stick to the speed limit. Changing lanes, because I need to be turning right in a moment. We'll attempt again on May the 4th. Yes, we will. Was fun to watch, says Murtai. Oh, really? You enjoyed that shit show? Third even, says DF. It's funny you mentioned that, DF, because I want to go through a couple of things for this channel at some point today anyway, so no time like the present. Basically, I want to do more streams while I'm off work, but because of the situation with the country and I might be summoned back to work sooner rather than later, I'm going to be announcing what streams I'm doing and when on a weekly basis. So probably today or no, Monday morning, I will announce what I'm actually doing for the coming week. So I'm going to alt-tab out real quick. Where's my calendar? Tomorrow, I am painting. Tomorrow we're painting this thing again. This has been behind me ever since we last touched it. So that's Monday at the usual time. And then Wednesday, at the end of the month, we're playing Untitled Goose Game. Friday, I am not streaming. I am not streaming Friday because Squirrel is. Squirrel is playing Castle Crashers with people. Who is he playing Castle Crashers with? I'm going to have to go into Discord and have a look real quick. Excuse me, guys. Gaming, hint, message. Squirrel, Draz, DF, and Chris. They'll be streaming on Squirrel's channel on the 1st of May at 7 PM. Which is the usual time as for you regulars here. DF, Draz, Chris. You say that just as it all tabbed out and looked at the calendar. If you want, now that I'm not feeling like hot shit, I can add scheduled channel to Discord. If you think it'll be helpful, Minutia, I already feel like I spam people a little bit as it is because I do use the announcement channel for stream announcements, schedules, and also post it on Twitter every now and again, which gets automatically posted to Discord anyway. So honestly, it is up to you if it's not too much hassle for you. Can I get back into Eurotruck? There we go. Couldn't all tab out then. So yeah, Squirrel will be playing Castle Crashers with DF, Draz, and Chris. And that will be a lot of fun for you all, I hope. Because I plan on watching. That's why I'm not streaming, because I'm watching them guys.
I see. Let's stay here and die fighting.
Alright, where's my load of wood? There it is. Ah, it's in a decent pickup place for once. Yay! Minutia, I was thinking to use it to update it once a week with like an actual poster. I'll show you what I have in mind. If it's anything like the posters I already put on my Twitter, Minutia, then I'm all ears. Bear in mind, like I say, I have now started doing a proper stream schedule and I pin it onto my Twitter. But yeah, I am up for ideas. Another streamer does it and I love it because it's easy to spot on a wall of fucking text. Attaching. Recenter camera. And off we go. We have to do this job without breaking any penalties. And that's how we get that particular achievement. I am not looking forward to this. I have to drive properly. No damage. No penalties. And on time. 876 miles is what we've got to cover. I'm actually going to have to check both fucking ways as a pull off, for fuck's sake. What I need is a VR headset so I can do it that way. But what I am going to set up for next time I play Eurotruck is the steering wheel. I was going to do it today, but honestly I'm feeling fucking lazy. Not in a depressed kind of way, just generally lazy. Mind you, some folks, says Minutia, currently avoiding Twitter for reasons I can't poke my head in without being bombarded by my country's persistent idiocy. That makes too much sense, unfortunately. The UK are much fucking better. No, that's too fast. Bring it down to 30. There we go, because there's a speeding camera around here, so I'm sure of it. What they really need to be is a mod that shows you where the speed cameras are on the map. That'd be good. Oh, we can now go up to 50, a whole 50 miles. Oh god, this is going to take fucking forever if I stick to the speed limits properly like a good person. Wow, it was fun, everybody. Thanks for joining. This is pretty much going to be the whole stream, yes. Oh shit, I need to change lane. Go now. Thank you. Well, I've done 10 miles. How's about that? Come on. Hold a nice curve around the corner. Come on. Stop being twitchy. It's a feature on sat-navs. Yeah. Oh, I need to get into the correct lane. There we go. I mean, my Google Nav has it. I know your super duper truck nav has it, Drazzer. It's a really, really nice feature to have. What was I going to talk about? I've spoken about stream relatedness and what I'm doing for the coming week. Oh no, I said I was going to do something on Sunday as well, but I can't remember what it was now, and I can't be asked to alt tab out again. I think Sunday, I'll have to look it up again later, but I think Sunday I'm playing a Sonic hack. Not a Sonic fan game. I'd like to make that distinct difference. This is a Sonic hack. Somebody takes the original game and hacks it with files and sounds and other such additions. Or usually level additions. And this one I got lined up for you guys will take the entire stream. In fact, it might even take 2 streams. It is a big one. It is the biggest, bestest Sonic hack I have ever played. And I am going to invite you all to come join me next Sunday to watch it. I think that's what's on the calendar. If not, it is now. This is when someone goes, well, actually, Mod, next Sunday we're doing this or we're doing that. In which case, yeah, we're doing that instead. But as far as I'm aware, I think I am playing the Sunday, next Sunday. Then we're playing Serious Sam, and it's the one after. Shit. There we go. I knew somebody would pipe up in the chat. Thanks, DF. Speed camera. Yep. Serious Sam next Sunday. That's the one. Fuck's sake, I'm a numpty. Anything coming? Nope. Stay to 50 mile an hour. Go up a gear for the efficiency of fuel. His memory is beyond shocking. What hack is this? This is the one I linked to you the other day, pleb. It's called Sonic Delta. And I don't want to say any more than that because I want it to blow people's minds how amazing this hack is. And also, pleb, welcome to the stream, mate. Welcome. Oh god, why am I slowing down? Oh, cruise control isn't on. Fuck you, game. Anything in that lane? No. Looks like I'm going over there anyway. So, Serious Sam next Sunday. We'll be re-attempting the big boy. And apparently there are points on the big boy's body where you can attach C4. So I think the strategy is one of us does the placing of the C4 and everybody else does the shooting at everything else. Which is a strategy that might work. It might not. Missed my turn. No? I wasn't supposed to turn off there, Draz. But no, Sonic Delta is the greatest Sonic hack of all time. And I'm very, very much looking forward to playing it. Really am. Oh, it's a Fiat Panda in white. I want to run it off the road because there's a guy I know at work who has one and he's a clot. And he just shouldn't be driving because he's a clot. Although I'd like to actually think about, actually, you know, what is depression? I don't think there's a textbook definition as such as depression. But I would like to share my own experiences of depression with you all, if you may. And if this rings any... Oh, shit. Yeah, if this rings any bells for any of you. I mean, for me, I've always been down and depressed to a degree, but I know when it really got bad because... Well, first of all, I started procrastinating more. I started putting things off and off. For example, it was little things like this drawing project I got on the go, or this model I want to paint. And then it started going like, yeah, I'll get up for work now rather than half an hour earlier like I was supposed to. And then before you know it, you start skipping showers because, you don't need a shower anyway, you're alright. You just don't smell too bad. Next thing you know, you've pretty much stopped going to work, you stopped taking care of your personal hygiene, nothing gives you any joy anymore, and you are fucked. It's recognising you're on that slippery slope, you know? It's all part of the fun, all part of the roller coaster. For example, you all know how much shit I've been dealing with at home and at work. Well, not home, but I'm going to make that clear that Murtite is not a source of stress or upset or anything like that. I enjoy Murtite's company, for fuck's sake. But no, stress going on at home and at work that isn't Murtite related. And it's all really, really hit me really hard, right? So, if I was to tell you all, then you're probably going to go, what the fuck are you playing at, mod? Yesterday, I had my first shower in 2 months. And I should be ashamed to admit that. But that's just to give you an idea of how bad I've had it, and I really, really need to go see a fucking doctor. But I would like to also point out at the same time, I'm not a healthcare professional, and if you do need some genuine advice, please go see a fucking doctor. I am not a doctor. The doctors are doctors. Go see the doctors. But for the most part, I'm okay. I'm over the worst part of my down dip, as it were. I'm not sure what else to say on that one, apart from that. But if you are suffering low mood, and if you're struggling to find ways to keep cheerful, I know what works for me. All I can say is, keep your chin up, or at least try to, because the sun will shine again, and it'll come up another day, you know? There's always another tomorrow to try again to be happy. Always another tomorrow. You may not realise that at the time when you're feeling low and down and shit and everything, but there is always another tomorrow. Minosha says, the DSM has a definition. Oh, shit. Gotta watch where we're going while we're reading. It boils down to a low mood and loss of interest in things like hobbies, taking care of yourself, etc. So not just a transient case of the SADS. Pretty much. I was talking about this with someone the other day. It's not a case of being depressed and pulling your head out your arse. It's a case of recognising the signs. There's a difference between... This friend who suggested it to me, actually, and I agree. There's a difference between being depressed and having depression. Oh, got a curve. Are we going to roll over? I feel like we're going to roll over a second. Tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock. Up we come. Still going 60 mile an hour, the limit. And we've been doing slightly less than 60, I know. Also, a word of caution, says Minosha, to those of you seeing therapists, etc. via televisit, do not use Zoom, it's not secure. Insist on a different app, either Google Duo or the Apple equivalent, Skype, etc. Did you just seriously recommend Skype as an alternative to something? Wow, that's how bad Zoom is. You're recommending Skype? Fucking hell, that's bad. I knew Zoom was vulnerable and stuff, but bloody Nora. Oh, big capital yes from Minosha. I have been yelled at. I obey. Please don't yell. Murtai says, we have a tick box of things to diagnose in the UK. I'm sure it's the same most places. Anyone could drop in on a Zoom call. Any call says, really? So, next time Murtai has her weekly Slimming World chat on Zoom, I could basically hack it and access it. These chats are usually supposed to be confidential, aren't they, Murtai? It might be worth having a word with Tori. If it's this, if you know, it's this bad. It's not encrypted, and such drop-ins are called Zoom bombing. Oh, I shall have to learn how to do that just to prove a point to Murtai's Slimming World consultant, because I know she's been reluctant to not use Zoom. Oh, she knows. Okay. It sounds like thus far Tori's been lucky then. She passworded it, but it confused people, so took it. How is the password confusing? I swear, there's too many technologically illiterate people in this world. Right, slow down for the corner. Also, I think we've done about 100 miles so far in... Oh, we might not get this done this episode. Shit. I thought we've been... Unless we've already been driving for a short period of time. Can't see anything. Now do. Excuse me, coming through, you 50-mile-an-hourer. Ah ha ha. Let's change lane. It's fucking scary because I know doctors who are using it for telemedical visits, which is a... Whoa, that is. And for those of you wondering, HIPAA is basically like a patient confidentiality. I don't know if we have that specific term in the UK, the whole HIPAA thing, but I know in the US it's a big thing. Oh shit, this is a speed camera zone. Minotia said they wouldn't use it and they didn't think much because they have their own app, but then something hit the news about Zoom security specialists not even known about said security issues. That's alarming. Let's bring this conversation back onto Eurotruck. I may have mentioned in Discord in a couple of places that I'm seriously considering entering a charity event. It's for Macmillan Cancer, and they are doing a charity fund run on the Eurotruck multiplayer servers. Matilda needs a cake. Matilda is now over 7. She could do with a cake, yes. There's one thing I'm looking forward to actually for Matilda before I carry on with the Macmillan research. If it wasn't so shit at Clip Studio, I would draw one in the shape of a tyre. Ha! But no, I'm talking to the Phantom Bot, the app guys at the moment. Phantom Bot is basically what runs Tuxedo Bot. For example, if you type in !i5, it'll give you a good impression of what I say, apparently. If you type in !crash, it'll show you the first time Matilda met a train. There's a whole list of them somewhere, but I can't remember where the fuck the list is. Botty goodness, yes, Minosh. But what I want to happen is for the mileage to be pulled automatically from Matilda and then update the bot that way. I would very much like to do that. Because then you'll see the mileage in real time without me having to go, oh, what's the mileage of Matilda today? I'm going to turn the camera and crash in the process. And we're turning off here. Is the buzzing sound on my end, asks Haley. Has anyone else got a buzzing noise? Anyone else got an issue with the audio all of a sudden? Just don't tell America or we might just invade. There's a note from Murtai, a note from Minotia, a note from DF. It's probably just you then, Haley. I'm guessing you're listening through headphones, in which case unplug them and plug them back in again, or make sure your cable's got no kinks in it. Arc me and tech support now. Alright, let's get going. Oh no, we've done 200 miles now. I'm keeping track of how far into the job we've gone, and I think we've done 200 miles, and we are 38 minutes into the stream. We might get this done by the end, he says. I mean, it's only a 3-hour stream, you know. Drazza has a buzz, but it's a dumb fly. Let's slow down a little, Matilda. I don't want to break any speed limits and get a penalty. We're going to do this job without a penalty. Speaking of headphones, I finally found a set that use fucking USB-C to charge. We're in space age finally. I'm not a fan of USB-C. My phone uses USB-C. Oh shit! No damage to the trailer. We might have got away with it. One way to find out. We'll just have to complete the job and find out. But I think that's game over for the achievement. Full throttle then. No, DF. No, shit. I'd like to do full throttle. That's my usual driving style. But no, I'm going to play safe. There's no damage to the trailer, no damage to the load. So I think we'll be okay. Actually, let me pause the game real quick. No damage, no fines in time. I think we'll be okay. I think. Don't hold me to it. And anyway, how far have we got? We've got 13 hours, so we're going to have to make a rest stop at some point. Gonna have to come onto the motorway now. Not now. Now. Bottom mirror is useful for that. I'm going to set the sat-nav to... not sat-nav, cruise control to that. Because I want to read up the information on the Macmillan Cancer Research Convoy. this their first stream of this type? I don't know, Minosha. That's something I haven't checked yet, actually. Looking at the lack of history in the Discord channel, though, I would say yes, it is. Parking. I did not. And does the tech that they have handling it experience? I don't think so, Minosha. No. That's what I mean. I'm getting red flags. I don't know how they're planning on doing it. I don't know what they need out of me, just that they want me to stream for them. And on the one hand, fantastic. It'd be a good way to boost my channel. It'd be a good way to make new friends, new contacts, and it's a good thing because I'm raising money for charity, which is the main point of my Eurotruck series. But at the same time, it sounds like a massive clusterfuck waiting to happen. I smell a huge train wreck, says Minosha. Yep. Methinks I should do it though, just so that I can at least add a little bit of professionalism to proceedings, you know? I mean, it'll be the best of what I do. I'm not the most... I'm not best. Not the best. But, also, not to say anything against you, but you aren't exactly the first person I think of when I think wholesome charity stream. Hello, Tom. Welcome to the stream. Why do you wear a hat indoors? Because my hair looks ridiculous and I like wearing hats. Ta-da! Next question. Yes, add professionalism, but don't get stuck frustrated with a bunch of noobs. No, my hair's not fine. Because his head has a nipple on it. Oh, thanks, Minosha. That's our dirty little secret. He's not supposed to know that until he's been here for at least a week or two. And then, you know, that's when we reveal the secret nipple. So yeah, like I say, I am thinking about it. They last approached me a week or two ago, and I'm still thinking about it. On the one hand, I don't know. It'd be a good thing, right? But no, wholesome... Wait a minute, I should say that. Wholesome charity stream, yeah. It'd be a massive challenge for me to not swear for 12 hours. I mean, does anybody from my YouTube days remember my Five Nights at Freddy's run? When I had to go through, I think it was 7 episodes of that in the end I did, where I wasn't allowed to swear. I had to keep it family friendly, I believe Squirrel's term was. Yeah, all good fun, right? Compromise. Ask if they can have a meeting further out so you can suss it out before agreeing. It's not a bad plan. Not a bad plan at all. I'd like to meet the others and know more before I commit. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds fair. Backtracking a little bit to Tom saying about why do I wear a hat indoors. You should see when I wear a fucking scarf. Although I don't think I'll be wearing one much more up until we get back to the cold parts of the year, because the warmer temperatures are now starting to kick in a bit now. And oh, this is twitchy. This is twitchy. And I think, Jesus, I need to alt-tab and go to YouTube and tell it I am still listening to music. Yes, play. Fuck me. And then I'd like to actually go back to chat. There we go. There we go. I'm very professional, mate. I like to add my professionalism to the Macmillan Cancer Research live stream. But first of all, I'm going to alt-tab out of this stream again. And I'm going to crash my truck again. And I'm going to have an engine malfunction. Stop pausing my fucking music. Yes, agreed. Here we go. Start of toll road. I hate toll roads. I'm not a fan of them pausing the music constantly. There's no reason for it. What I should do is integrate my Spotify into this at some point. Because we're still the worst feature of YouTube as of today. Apart from the adverts. But no, I'm honestly tempted to integrate with Spotify. When me and Murtai are paying for it, we might as well use it, right? But part of me has also been tempted to have a separate stream only with Spotify. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. There we go. 580 miles to... Oh, we've done 300 miles, have we? Yay! Coming in front. Thinking of a music note, I would actually like to say thank you to DF for once again taking care of the Club Boinky playlist. If anybody does have any requests, then they're on YouTube, please feel free to post the link in the chat and DF will add them to the playlist at his earliest convenience. Shit. Can't go on the outside because there's a car there. Come on. Overtake already, you dickhead. I'll catch up with the chat in a second, just this section's a little bit twisty. Just a little bit. Backtracking to the depression a little bit, actually. I need to give Murtai a big shout out as well. As part of my recent downward spiral, shall we say, on the roller coaster, I've actually had a bit of a crisis of confidence, is it? With regard to my streaming. And I says to Murtai, why are people constantly watching me? It's the same people all the time. I'm not getting any new people in. I mean, what's going on? Are people just watching me out of pity? Have they got nothing better to do? And Murtai's like, no, actually. People do enjoy your content. If they didn't like it, they wouldn't be there week in, week out, stream in, stream out, watching your shit. So thank you, Murtai, for helping me pull my head out my arse. I know I'm not the most easy person to deal with, but you know. And I also, on that note, I'd like to say thank you to you guys. Sorry for doubting you, and also thank you for constantly being here. Especially when there is other things you could be doing. I overthink things too much, that's my problem. I overthink way too much. Let's have a quick look at the chat. Minosha, I plan to contact a few small artists and ask if I can use their music for a percentage of whatever I make in tips on streams. I'll give you 15% of my tips if I can shout you out, subject to negotiation. Drazar, some of those miles will have been done on the ferry. Yeah, this is true. But the important part is, though, Draz, when it comes to the million mile challenge, those miles are not added onto Matilda. I realise that the overall distance on the clock is literally the overall distance. Minosha says, I would drag my friends by, but I'm afraid some of them would behave like colossal cockheads. It's okay, don't stress it. I feel like I've accidentally gone and had a go at you guys now, when really it's my mental insecurities that are giving me issues, and I'm sharing them. So please don't take this as a knock on yourselves. I wish I'd have said anything, I'm sorry. That's out, and I'm going to crash again, aren't I? We're okay, we're okay. 11 hours until we have to be at our 11 hours until we get to our destination. And that means, in my eye, we only need to do one rest stop. I should look at the overall how much we need to slow down. We need to slow down. Is this an auto pass one? Is this going to let me go automatically? I'm going to have back up all the way, aren't I? I am. Right, external view. I am truly sucking today. I'm earning the hashtag. Dare I say it, expertly done. Anybody think I've done that before? It doesn't help when you've had no support of anything you've ever done before you met me. No wonder you felt like this at times. Yeah, for anybody wondering what Murtai is alluding to, I've probably mentioned it before, but my parents have never been the most supportive of people. Let me give you an example. When I was 16, they purchased for me a radio-controlled car. Not just a toy one, but a proper one, which is what I wanted and had been after for years. So I took it, and I practiced with it, and I drove it around. Do it without using the outside view. No, Draz, I don't want to. But I took this radio-controlled car, and I practiced with it, and I upgraded it, and I practiced with it some more, and I upgraded it. And eventually I felt like taking it to a local club. And in the beginner class, I won. I was quite happy about this. And I went home and I told my parents, and they says, shut up, no one's listening, you're just going to get big-headed. They were very, very unsupportive, to say the least. Anytime I've shown any sort of competency at something, they've always shat on me and tried to stamp me down. It's like, I always grew up being told by the other half of my DNA that I was brilliant and gifted at everything, and I should work hard at my talents and stuff, but then he moaned at me when I did. So what the fuck? It's a piss take. It's probably explains the hell of a lot as to why I am the way I am. This also ties in nicely with a conversation I had with Murtai recently, because it's relating to the Macmillan cancer thing. One of my initial reasons for not wanting to do it was, what if it is actually a big event? What if I do really good and suddenly my channel takes off? I'm afraid of success. And this is when Murtai says, well, is it any wonder you're afraid of success when any time you did do well, people shat on you? Up until I met Murtai, I didn't really have that proper unconditional support. Well, no, it's not unconditional. Let me rephrase that, because if I'm doing something stupid and Murtai doesn't think it's a good idea, then she'll tell me no, pack it in. But in Discord the other day, I was asking people about who would be interested in watching a live stream of me making some model kits. Do you know why? Because Murtai said it was a good idea. It came from her. I'm not overly sure that the idea of watching me build a model kit is a good idea, but my other half, my best friend, she's turned around to me and says, you know what, Mod? Fuck it. It's your channel, you do what you want with it. If people don't want to watch it, they don't want to watch it. Don't be afraid of trying something new. This is my problem. I'm fucking afraid of being good at anything because I'm afraid of the criticism. And so far, let's be fair, the biggest criticism in the last 10 years or so has come from me. And whatever my mother has given me. Remember on the YouTube days when Mrs. Wallowitz always had to pipe up in the background? And I was making about £100 a month on YouTube. She's like, no, you don't want to do that. You want to do a real job. It's paying money, you cunt. Fuck off. She's the main reason I moved out of there in the first place. So, yeah, all good fun. Manosha says, I missed that conversation, but yes, fuck yes, I have zero talent with them. It feels arrogant and big-headed to say that anything I do, I tend to be good at. But only because I have patience to persevere. I don't have talent, I have patience. Patience is the biggest thing anybody can have. Patience is much, much more important than being good at something. Because if you're patient enough, you can keep practicing and keep practicing and keep practicing until you're good. Although that said, I wish that applied to Eurotruck, because I've been doing this for over 400 hours and I still keep crashing. So somebody please tell me what the fuck. They nearly had a crash there because I was reading what Draz is saying in the chat. YouTube is a real job, says Manosha. Yep, so streaming. If you're putting in time... If Murtai could probably tell you just how much effort I put into my streaming. You may not think it to sit there watching it, but I do actually do quite a bit of prep for each stream. DS says, go for it, Mod. I've seen what you can do, so it could be a potential good idea to give it a shot at least. Oh, wrong lane again. Oh no, wrong lane, wrong lane. I was in the right lane. Shit, slow down, slow down, slow down. Oh, don't roll over, don't roll over. 1 second, guys. I'll catch up with the chat as soon as I've negotiated this corner. Concentrating face on. Power on. Whoa! Thank you, guy behind, for letting me in. In fact, let's thank you properly. Oh, we can't do a Bauer or Minosha because the guy who does his voice has passed away. And cruise control. Right, let's have a look then. Drazar says, dude, to be honest with my current situation, I'd watch you streaming paint drying just for the interaction with people. Yeah, I'll give you that. Minosha, I don't know, man. Eurotruck devs have it out for you. Probably. Probably. Do a Bauer roll, I just covered that one. And Pleborian says, I see people driving this down the motorway in real life. Good job this isn't real life then. In real life, I'm a much safer driver. Ask Murtai, and she's not biased. If she thinks I'm driving shit, she'll tell me, and she has done in the past. Like, say for example, I'm in a good mood, so I'll just, you know, get into the car, drive second gear everywhere, revving everything flat out in second gear, quick steering, go around corners flat out, and Murtau's like, yeah, can you stop that? You're driving like a twat. But, also it's hurting my back. Alright, you win. Also stop texting and driving. No. Oh. Change lane. 450 miles to go, 9 hours 30 minutes left till we get there, and I need to check the actual time left in the actual job, which it... Oh! The trailer has got damage on it. Is that wear and tear? Because when I checked before when I hit... Next rest stop in 2 hours, 35 hours left in the job. Well, it looks like I'm going to floor it. I've had enough of going slow. Minosha, I keep saying that GPS in phones should disable the SMS receiving and sending functions whenever it knows the vehicle is on a road. It should do. It doesn't help when... I know Drazar's car, for example. Drazar's car has an SMS feature on it. It'll accept text messages and you can reply to people with the SMS feature. You're not allowed to touch your phone, so let's integrate all the features into the car. So you can touch your car, but not your phone. Because that makes perfect fucking sense. How are we looking for fuel? Half a tank. Rest. We don't need to pull over just yet. And it is now 8:05. If you are now just joining me, welcome. I'm Mod. This is Euro Truck Simulator 2. We are driving 1,000,000 miles for charity in the lovely Mercedes truck known as Matilda. I'm going to have to hold back a bit because there's a caravan in front because I want to check Matilda's overall mileage. 124,155. Matilda is 7 years old as of the 13th of February, and I keep forgetting it every year. Apart from last year. I think I actually remembered intentionally last year. Minosha says, I think it's such bullshit they have safe driving apps on phones, but they're not turned on when you boot up a new phone. They should be automatically on and annoying to disable. And Drazar says, the replies are only templates, so I can only reply with a certain number of pre-type replies. Ah, yeah. I didn't know that. I thought you could actually do the whole 55, 4, 333. I don't know what that's supposed to make out there, but yeah. You know what I mean? I hope you know what I mean. Right, I need this left-hand lane. We're heading into the south of France. Minosha, the two biggest killers in my state regarding vehicular accidents are texting and drinking. Guess which one they recently updated the laws for and which one they haven't. I would guess, Minosha, they haven't updated the laws for texting, but they have updated the drink drive ones. Just a guess. South of France, Forbidden Lands. Pretty much. I'm going to pause it again, because why not? We're going to actually look at the map and see how far into France we have encroached. We're looking for yellow parts. And actually, we've done a bit of France. We've gone down to the south of France before, just haven't gone to Marseille because it's in grey still. Yep, below anything that isn't a straight O, and you get a DUI. Because that makes sense. Ooh, this is another one of my requests to play. Right. Back on with the game. Looks like it's a rest stop up ahead, but we're not going to use this particular one. Oh wow, it's busy. Oh no, there's one opened up just ahead of us. Come on, Matilda, slow down. We, the taxpayers, got tired of forking out for EMTs to save dumbasses after they wrapped themselves around a median on a tree. Sounds about bloody right. Where are you again? Utah. Because it sounds an awful lot like the UK. Utah, UK. Oh shit, there's a lorry right on our chuff. Oh, fuel and rest stop up here. This is where we're going to stop off for a bit. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. We're going to fuel up, we're going to rest up, and I'm going to take the opportunity for a quick 5-minute break. Who loves me? It's Chris. Ah, I shall read that shortly. Kat says hello, she's being a pest again. Cats are lovely. Just before the stream, I had to stop. I couldn't start the stream straight away for 2 reasons. 1, I was having a mod break. 2, Nala had broken into the studio. I like Nala quite a lot. I spent a lot of time changing her from feral kitten to feral cat. But yeah, she broke in and it's just like, ah, you little dickhead. Right, resting. Stop. Gonna go for a short 5-minute break, like I say, and when we come back, we're gonna watch that video of when I first bought Matilda. Because why not? Because why not? And it's also interesting to see how far I've come since those early days, but yes. Which means I'm also gonna pause. No, I'm not gonna pause the players, fuck it. Back in 5, guys. And I'm back, everybody. I'm back. So I've got a Euro Truck screen here. It looks familiar. Look, I should turn off the webcam actually for this. So yeah, we're currently you can't even see the full bit of it, can you? Bottom info, no. Top bar. There you go. Mod Players Euro Truck Simulator 2 Part 3. This is this is where I purchased Matilda, and it says on the top right screen as well. Mod 1982. We've driven 3,444 miles in total. Let's just get on with it, shall we?
Trucks. I want a Majestic, do I not? So
I don't know why, but I decided I wanted a Majestic.
let's visit our selected dealer. I would like to travel to Rotterdam, please. Yes. Now we're not
want
on
to
a
travel
job,
to
we can
Rotterdam?
actually do that.
Let's turn the
Takes a
webcam and
bit of
info
game
back
time,
on.
but let's have a look, see what's available. So then I'll set a goal for what I want to buy. Is this a small dealership? I'm not entirely
Wow,
sure.
graphically this is impressive. This is how good. This is what my computer could deal with at the time. Potato
But
quality.
yeah, that's a lot of money we're going to need there. And available from level 14. Oh, that's no good. Level 16.
That's right. You could only buy trucks based on
Level
your
16.
level, and I don't know don't know if that's still a thing in the game. But
That's a cross low roof sleeper. What's the difference between? Maybe there is a difference. I'm not sure, but
essentially, this is the basic model, and you can unlock the other bits and buy them in bulk in the form
that's
of
a lot
truck.
more powerful. And then we're all the way back to this. So there's only really one Majestic I can get at this level in the game.
Waffle, 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 waffle. Hope you got your popcorn. Waffle, waffle, waffle.
So we're looking at 78,000 for. No, we want a better truck than that, surely.
You got a whole 4 trucks to pick from,
Slide
Mod.
for
Just
upgrades.
pick one.
Available from level 8. Available from level 10.
This is all part of the fun
Get a
back in the
better engine
day.
in there, which produces an extra 40 horsepower
40. Ooh,
There's only a slight increase in
mighty.
money compared to the standard one. Yeah. Power shift, what's that do?
I have no idea what the difference is between the different gearboxes.
Not entirely sure. We will be wanting a right-hand drive model.
Right-hand drive model because I'm a UK guy and I drive on the right.
Colour, we could probably respray that so it doesn't overly matter. We can customise the colour later. Accessories, we can worry about that later. But yeah, we'll be wanting about £80,000 and I'm not getting a loan. I refuse to get a loan. Absolutely point blank refuse to get a loan.
Famous last words.
I will do this just by saving up properly. That way everything is profit, profit, profit and not being spent on interest. Although saying that, the interest you can get on a loan is actually... Let's just get a calculator out and do some really quick maths.
Oh god, look at me trying to
loans
sound
take
impressive
what?
and intelligent.
30 days to repay, is it? So, calculate 232 times 30 is... I must have done that wrong. Because it's saying if I borrow £8,000, 232 a day. 35 days. So let's just quickly...
Here we go, smart ass Mod, trying to sound
times
smart.
35.
Failing miserably.
I only have to pay interest for £120. Wow.
120 quid on an 8 grand loan, that's
Yeah,
pretty
solid.
good.
Let's take it. I'll change my mind. If it's only £100 interest. Yeah, we're going to buy ourselves our truck for the million-mile challenge now, and this is going to be it. We're going to have to stick with this truck now.
Gonna have to stick
I'll
with this
probably
truck.
do other quick jobs and whatnot, but
God, this is painful to watch.
we want the better engine.
Only slightly better, but it's a better
Oh,
engine.
sugar. I've only borrowed 8,000. I'm a fucking retard. Yeah, we'll have to keep that in the video.
Hey, it's my line. Hashtag mod sucks.
Back to the bank we go.
If anybody wondering, that wasn't an echo. That's just me going ha ha, and then me also going ha
Yeah,
ha.
that'll do.
This is also back in the day
Boots
before I had a
back.
webcam
What
as
you
well.
doing, mate? Yeah, I see you there. He's found a plastic bag on the floor. Boots loves plastic bags. He's a bit of a psycho for a plastic bag, is our Boots.
Booty boo!
So anyway, back to the buying of the truck for the million-mile challenge.
Booty wooty boo! Boots is my mum's black cat. Oh, one of my mum's black cats.
We'll customise that. Engine, we want the better one.
My mother had 3
Not
black
sure
cats.
that
She's
does
now got
buy
2.
it anyway.
You got Boots, who is the most
Interior,
laid-back,
right-hand
antisocial
drive.
retard ever. He's also really smart. He's just really lazy. Sooty,
This
the
is
original
really
kitty
nice,
cannon.
so we'll stick with that one.
There's a fun story behind Boots. Not Boots, but it's a fun story behind Sooty and why he's called the kitty cannon, but he's no longer with us because he died of cancer. And there's also Sweep, who my mum
get
and
lots of
Watson
lights.
found
Wow.
under a bridge. No, don't worry about the lights, don't worry about the lights. Majestic, yeah, man. Going back a bit, this is. Also, hello, Idris, welcome to the stream.
Cancel all that.
Right now, we're just watching a video that I made 7 years ago of when I purchased Matilda, the truck that I'm using for a million-mile challenge.
Wow.
And
that
7
could be
years
crazy.
later, I'm still going.
We're not going to.
Just to give you an idea.
What can we do on the inside of the truck? Mirrors.
All part of the fun, this. But yeah, this has got another 10 minutes on it. Bloody hell.
Mirror.
I wonder if we crashed it as soon as we got Matilda. I have no idea if we crashed it at all.
Let's just stick with that one. That is a sun visor.
Yeah, we're watching this because it's my truck's 7th birthday the other day, and we didn't celebrate
Anything
it,
down
so here we go.
changed? No.
I said the other day, 2 months ago. Completely forgot to celebrate Matilda's 7th birthday.
That'll do.
Come on, spend money.
So that is our truck there. And we're now going to purchase it. Thank you for buying your first truck from us. Please come again.
I also need to dig out my original intro that I made of Matilda progressively getting older and bigger and more
God, this is
powerful.
going to be a mini video in itself. So here we are. Our first truck. Our only truck.
The
We'll probably buy
beginnings
other
of
trucks for other
Matilda.
drivers to make more
Wow,
money
we've
should
come a
we
long way.
want to actually go spending any money, but for now, here we are.
Our first garage
Got a
at Birmingham.
Majestic, which
And
will
our
become
first
a
truck,
Mercedes
Matilda.
eventually. That's it, we now have to pay for our own fuel and everything. It's
And
totally
she's a
interesting.
Majestic, which is what Mercedes were called before SCS Software got hold of the license
Thank
to
you.
call them Mercedeses.
I can't see anything on the dashboard that's going to help me, but I assure you this has 0 miles on the clock. That's right, 0. So where's the nearest fuel depot?
It won't be in the garage because it's a small garage.
Isn't the one inside the garage? Maybe?
No, it was never inside the garage.
No, is that when
I
it
got
hit the
told in the
garage? I
comments
think
that you have to
so,
develop it to a large garage and then it's in the corner. Oh, my ears. Ow.
I don't want to rest.
Garage management, yeah, don't
So
care.
here we are, the garage. It'll cost us 16,000 to upgrade,
No, that's not how it works.
and we have how much in the bank? 15,490. Do we actually?
I
want
don't
to
think that's
upgrade
how it
the
works
gar-
anyway.
The garage yet? Don't think we do. Or do we? Let's not worry about that for now.
You can't anyway because you haven't got
Let's
enough
just
money.
buy some fuel for the truck, and go from there. We also get to know our new. Oh, the tank's just been filled up. It seems.
Yeah, we've got a full
so
tank.
We're okay for fuel. We've done 0 miles so far. When I'm not recording, by the way, guys, I won't use this truck. Every single mile I do in this truck, I will record and put onto YouTube.
Every single
I do
mile
not plan
being recorded.
on using this truck for making money offline. Should I want to play the game when I'm not recording.
For the record, I very rarely play this game offline. Everything I've played in Euro Truck has been recorded and put onto YouTube or Twitch.
So this is BB62 FFW.
This is one for the pub quiz.
Okay. Let's go BB62 FFW.
Ha, Matilda wasn't even called Matilda at first. She was BB62 FFW before she got a name. I think it's next episode is when we gave her the name. That's right, we drove around for a while and she wasn't even called Matilda at first. She was bloody BB62 FFW. So yeah, if I ever do a pub quiz, remember that.
Go, 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 go.
Matilda wasn't her first name. What's she originally called? Yeah. And why would I do a thing like that to you guys? Because I'm a mean-ass motherfucker. That isn't too bad of you, actually, is it?
Oh wow, this thing shifts. It shifts when it's not got a trailer attached.
It shifts, go mad, it's your birthday.
Don't stop. I don't know, you take your hand off the throttle and dab on the brake slightly and suddenly whoomp. It's not just this truck, it's most trucks in this game I found does that. So what to do?
There's one of the settings not quite right. You dab on the brake and it just comes to a complete standstill. I'm not entirely sure what it is, and I'm talking of myself.
I don't actually know. It's a lot trickier than I thought it would be, driving a truck.
Anyway, I think we've seen enough, haven't we?
For that, please let me know.
Have we seen enough? That's all just driving, painting Matilda black.
I'm assuming that this yellow is basically road I have discovered. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try and discover as much road as possible.
Hello, Kitsy-chan. Hello. This game's sure come a long way, at least graphically. Hello. Hello, Kitsy-chan. Welcome to stream. It's been a while since we've seen you. But yeah, in terms of graphics, also my computer's come a long way as well, because back then I had a Q6600 that I then gave to Tort, which he then killed because he filled his computer full of pornography and viruses. I mean, my computer's only filled with pornography. Viruses, sensible enough to get my pornography from places that are, not riddled with porn. Anyway, let's continue onwards and upwards with our journey. It is now night time. We've had our break. So let's get going. I think it's fair to say we have failed this particular attempt at getting this achievement. So fuck it, let's just carry on driving. Carry on driving now. Off we go. Do. And tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Thank you, person behind. I can see you in your lights in the mirror. Just about. Can you imagine driving around and somebody's lights aren't on? Yeah, anyway. We're continuing on. How's everybody doing? We've had a short break. We'll have another short break around about 9 o'clock-ish. I've taken my long break and I'm breaking it up into 2 shorter breaks today, because before I started streaming, Murtai went for a nap. And Murtai didn't wake up until about 25 to 7. 25 minutes for a stream, and she was still struggling to wake up when I came upstairs to actually hit the start button. And then I ran to the toilet and all the rest of it. But get around the outside. Can we fit around the outside? Just. Yeah, I've given in with speed limits now. I just want to get this particular job done. Left music off. I did. Thank you, Drazar. Right, I'm going to pause it now again. Alt-tab off. Go back to the music. And next one. Oh, you'll like this one, Draz. Kitsy says, I've been lurking on and off for a while. School's been taking up too much of my energy to be active in chats. You know how I roll by now, Kitsy. You don't have to speak up or anything. It's even in the... If you look underneath the chat window at the list of rules, one of the first ones is lurkers are welcome. I won't talk to you unless you talk to me. So, don't feel ashamed for lurking. I like lurkers. Lurkers are fun because they sit there and they watch, and I think to myself secretly that maybe I think to myself that secretly that the lurkers there watching me, thinking, "My God, you're stupid. You could do so much better, mod. I'm going to wait until this gets better," and it never does get better, and then they realise I've wasted my evening watching a guy who talks out of his ass. That's what I tell myself sometimes anyway. Not all the time. Just yeah, some of the time. Most of the time. All the time. Maybe. Minosha says, I fell asleep the last few streams after 10 minutes. Thanks, Minosha. Always good to know that I'm entertaining, keeping people on the edge of their seat. Then again, I'm not a high-energy streamer. I'm all about the chill, the relax, the wagwan. So, thanks, Minosha! You dickhead. He still gets to view stats, you still get points. And yet they come back for more. They do come back. Minosha, I'm being mean. I'm being mean on purpose. Roll with it, bitch. God. Anybody think Minosha's left a sense of humour at home? Minosha, you're at home. Go find your sense of humour, plug it back in your ass, and come back. Yes, I'm going to punch you in the ass. No, you're not. You like my ass too much. Everybody likes my ass. I don't know anybody that doesn't like my ass. Plus, I talk out of it a lot, so, you know, you'd be ruining my ability to talk if you punched me in the ass. It appears to be that there's no speed cameras around here. Although I haven't got any fines on this particular job, which is a rarity for me. Usually I've racked up at least 3 before we've even left the first town. What's going on? It's cruise control at 75 because I don't want to go any faster. And I've got a horrible frog in my throat and I don't know where it's come from or why. So anyway, moving swiftly on. Oh, nearly hit him. Come on, stop playing silly burgers. Not you guys at home. I mean, I would like to just be able to breathe for 5 minutes without feeling the need to cough everywhere. Can you brake 100 miles an hour? Yes, I can, but not in this truck and not with a load. I think the fastest I've ever taken Matilda is 92, with a load on the back. Without a load, I think Matilda's done 100, downhill. That's about it. Horror music. This is not that loud. It should be Final Fantasy VII orchestral. Thinking of Final Fantasy, fuck me. How bad is Jessie? For those of you who didn't watch last Final Fantasy VII Remake stream, I shall spare you too many details, but let's just say for 3 hours, there's a girl called Jessie Raspberry who did her absolute best to be a massive attention whore and had to be noticed by everybody. And kept on throwing herself all over our courageous leader! I don't like attention whores at the best of time, and I really, really want to like Jessie, but fuck me. Rename her to Bonnie. That's harsh. And Final Fantasy VII has the most horror-themed music of all Final Fantasy. Really? We're calling this horror music? I suppose this is One Winged Angel, which is Sephiroth's theme. So it could be deemed horror music. Nah, I'll roll with it. We're not going to rename her to Bonnie because she's got better tits and her nose is normal size. I want to know more about the last part of the last stream. The last part of the last stream. I can't remember now. I'd have to rewatch it, plebs. Minosha says Jessie's mannerisms don't translate from Japan to Western versions very well. Oh, there we go. I'm definitely not getting the achievement now. I was saying that just before we'd even started playing the first session on Final Fantasy Remake, that this is definitely a Japanese game, unlike the original one. And there's a speeding offence. Yep, I fucked it. That it's definitely a Japanese game, whereas the original game felt quite Western. It had been translated quite well. This one is definitely a hi, nandoi kawaii. It's a very cutesy Japanesey game. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but some people may not be aware of that. I fucking wasn't aware of that. Oh, the Wraith things, says Plebs. Yeah, I have no idea what they are. I have a feeling they're I have a feeling they are to do with Genova and the reunion, but I don't know for certain. Right, uphill we go. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. There we go. Overtake this lorry. Excuse me, come through. You know what I need to do at some point? I need to make custom skins for the trailers. There you go, Manation. How's that for something to spend your fucking channel points on? Custom trailers for the game. Kitsy says, overall, I mean, like the Sephiroth attack on Shinra track, feels like it's supposed to be in a horror game. Ha. Yeah, I'll give you that. Minosha's been hearing so many complaints about the voice acting. Really? I like it. Okay. The voice acting's great. Minosha's like, it's a JRPG, it's going to have Japanese-style anime-isms in it, lol. It's funny because the original didn't have anime-isms in it. I like that expression, by the way, anime-isms. I like that. But the original game didn't have them. Like I say, it translated very well. Then again, I suppose also they had a lot of issues with expressing emotion when they could only use limited animations on the characters and dialogue in the form of text. Now they've got the freedom to... Well, everything's much better animated now. It's higher quality character models, and they've got speech on everything. Everything's got speech. Even the random idiot across the street to go, "Yeah, goddamn avalanche bastards, blow fucking holes in my shin, man." Drazar looks to me like they made sure Cloud went on that second mission. Yeah, I'm still annoyed that they have the. Pleb says I thought that, and maybe it's a segue to the train graveyard. It could be. Let's be honest, nobody knows. Well, at least not anybody that hasn't completed the game yet, which is us. We haven't completed 7 yet. The bit that's thrown me so far, actually, in terms of the plot, actual plot-related stuff, the only thing that's thrown me so far is, no, I can't say it because there's people here that might not have played 7 Remake yet and might want to enjoy it for themselves, so I don't think we're going to go too much into it, but it involves the Mako reactor and the explosion. So yeah, we'll leave it at that. Meanwhile, I want to overtake this dude. Oh, engine malfunction. What a shame. Oh, also toll road, thank you. There's also different directors, aren't there? I don't remember, but Nomura games are definitely very anime. It's funny you mention that because I was looking forward to Kingdom Hearts 3 for, what was it, 13, 14 years, Murtai? A very long time. And I stopped playing eventually because it was just repetitive as fuck. Kingdom Hearts 1 was great. Kingdom Hearts 2 was fantastic. Kingdom Hearts 3 was bigger and better and boringer. Minosha says, I think what the issue is really that the Western dub's line delivery doesn't line up perfectly with the original Japanese body language lip movements. I thought they resynced them quite nicely, to be honest with you. Not that I overly care anyway, I mean, it still gets the same message across. But then again, I'm one of these people that's open-minded enough to want a remake rather than a remaster. So, meh, don't bother me none. Pleborian has been told the ending, happened randomly, but now I need to see you get there and see for myself. It might be a while till we get there. I'll say that much, it might be a while. Oh, hello, fellow Mercedes. In black. Warzak says, one thing which would make my day would be hearing Watson's all different voices he did when he did the original FF7 before. I'll poke him if I can see him on a stream one day. Oh, that'd be brilliant. Boingy version of 7. Oh, thinking of boingy versions of things, Watson made the boingy version of Sonic Mania, yes? And one of his #1 requests he's been given is to add Extra Life from Serious Sam to Boingy Edition. So, hang on a second, hang on. I'm going to go onto Twitter now. Alright, I'm going to go onto Twitter. And I'm going to tag Watson. I'm going to say this is a petition to get Watson690 to add the extra life noise from Serious Sam to Boingy Edition. And if you guys could please retweet and like the fuck out of it to get Watson to realise he needs to do it. No pressure, Watson. Oh, speaking of Watson, he's messaged me. I'll look at it later. This is a petition to ask... Who's messaged me now? Someone called Carl Angus is now following you. Thank you, Carl Angus. I've no idea who you are, but thank you. This is a petition to ask Watson90 to add the... Please retweet and like if you agree. Okay. Here you go. Here is the... This is a petition to ask Watson690 to add the Extra Life jingle to Sonic Mania Boingy Edition to replace the existing Extra Life noise. Please retweet and like if you agree. Tweet. And I think that is status in question. I think that's the one in question. That'll take you to the particular... Yay! And people are retweeting already. Fantastic. Thank you, guys. I'll read you in a minute, Watson. Go back to Eurotruck. Let's have a quick look at the chat before we get continuing on with driving. Boingy version of Final Fantasy VII would be amazing, but one thing at a time, Minosha. Kitsy Chan says, Kingdom Hearts 3 is such a shame, but honestly, I realise it'd be a somewhat mess after the first 10 years of waiting and all the spin-offs. Oh, God, all the fucking spin-offs. And you know, when we fired up Kingdom Hearts 3 for the first time, it said, Kingdom Hearts 2.9. I was ready to take the disc and throw it against a fucking wall there, and then I was like, no, not another spin-off, give me Kingdom Hearts 3. Pleborian says that truck looks like your work laptop. It does a bit, actually, doesn't it? For anybody not aware, my work laptop is a very dark grey, covered in hazard tape on the top and the bottom. And my keyboard as well, likewise, has matching hazard tape on the top and the bottom. And now you mention it, plebs, shit, it does look a lot like my laptop. All that Matilda's missing is loads of rainbows and other stickers like glitter and butterflies and all the other shit that people keep sticking to it. Carl 010689. Hello, sir. Welcome to the stream. I take it you're the chap who just hit follow on Twitter. Thank you very much for the follow there. How's the million mile challenge going with Matilda? Well, once I get around this corner, I shall show you. But we're on 124,000 miles? Oh, get around the corner. Get around the corner. I need to slow down a little bit so we can have a look properly. Also, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us tonight. Okay, that'll do. 124,415 miles is the answer to your question. I'm breaking the speed limit in a tunnel and I don't care. Because we're not far off completing this job. he says. That was just an accident waiting to happen, let's be honest. Go then. Idiot. And I saw you coming and pulled that into you anyway. Hang on a second. I thought the Mustang had damage on it then. Hang on, actually, hang on. Come back. Photo mode. Where's photo mode? There. No, it's not damage. It's just really badly coloured in. But I'm going to make this the episode thumbnail, I think. Because why not? Screenshot capture. Oh, you watched me all the way back then? Bloody hell. I'm going. But no, I had a couple of years off, and then I took my sweet time doing it here and there, and I do need to pick up the pace with it, I really do. I wouldn't say I'm crazy, DF, I would more say I'm shit. Let's be perfectly honest here, I am shit. There's a reason my username on Twitter is #modsucks. Don't check your Discord. I haven't checked my Discord. I got a notification on there from Chris about 5-10 minutes into the stream. So yeah, I'm happy leaving it be. We've just got going again. We've got 161 miles to go in this particular job. We don't need to rest again. We don't need to fuel up again. But I do feel like I need to put my foot down. We're not going to get that particular achievement with this job, are we? No, we're not. Oh, actually, Minosha, if you've sent me a picture of some boobies, then I'm going to totally pause this now and have a look. I'm mildly scared, though. Mildly scared. Don't check your Discord. Oh, God. I can't see what notifications I've got on Discord because my phone is filled up with Twitter. I think Watson's going to kill me. Thank you, everybody, for your retweets and your likes. It's much appreciated. It's also going to be my #1 tweet ever, I suspect. Oh, tune. Fuck it, we're going. Turning right on a red light is apparently a thing in Europe. It isn't up high oh, God. What's my hand going to be resting on? Buttocks or boobs? I'm afraid now. I'm very afraid. Today is the stream of the alt-tabbing, I feel. Carl does make a good point, though. Because I started this 7 years ago. This whole million-mile challenge. Booty. Ah, okay. I can live a booty. 7 years of this. If I played this twice a week like I used to do, for 3 hours a time, I probably would be close to getting this done, I reckon, by now. But the fact remains that I'm only playing this once every couple of weeks at the moment, and I think I should do this more often, because I'd like this million-mile challenge to not be over my neck much longer, you know? Haley asks, how much are you at in terms of money raised for the current charity goal? I shall look in 10 minutes, Haley, because I've alt-tabbed and paused the game that many times today. The challenge is going to be finishing this job by 10 o'clock, never mind anything else. But, I think Chris was the last donation 2 months ago. And before that was Team Burrito. And before that was yourself. Just to give you an idea of, because you know what the biggest problem is? I haven't taken the charity aspect of this seriously enough. This is probably why I'm looking at the Macmillan Cancer Research stream thinking, maybe I should. Yeah, I've got red flags over it all over the place, but at the same time I'm just like, I need to boot up the arse to get back into the charity side of things. I mean, see this lovely bunch of hair I've got now? I last cut this, what, 6 years ago? Apart from split ends, which Murtai's been taking care of for me. I got long hair. Very long hair now. £510. Thank you, Murtai. I do need to do it. You know, I need to do it again. No. Keep going. I know there's a car in my blind spot. See, this is something that Drazar has been preaching about quite a lot, and I got his back 100% because I've done the day in the truck with him. There's a car stuck at the front, and we can't see them. No, the car's moved out of the way now. Anyway, moving swiftly on. Right, off we go again. 129 miles to go, 128. Yeah, in 10 minutes I shall be taking another short break, check on Murtai, check on the cats. And then that'll be it for the end, until the end of the stream. So if you've got any more things you need me to look at or do or whatnot, please feel free to let me know now to give me something to look at and do during the break. Also, if you do have music requests, like I said before, just a friendly reminder. If you do have music requests, please feel free to drop your YouTube link in the chat and DF will add them to the Club Boingy playlist. And thank you again to DF for curating that playlist for everybody. It's much appreciated. In fact, actually, here's one for you all. Once I come back from break, we shall have a mini Q&A. Think of questions now or fire questions at me after the break. Let me rephrase. Either start thinking of questions to ask me, or wait until after the break. But either way, after break, we'll have an impromptu Q&A session, and you guys can ask me questions, and I'll do my best to answer them as much as I can be asked to. We're going to take a cut through the petrol station because I want to turn this grey road yellow. Choo choo! Off we go. It's hard to believe, isn't it? Going back to the YouTube days and all that. Once upon a time, I'd tell people I will live stream for charity this weekend, and I'd do like 2 or 3 hours, and that would be the live stream. That would be my charity list. Now I'm regularly doing 3-hour streams 3 times a week. Well, twice a week at the moment, but I'm trying to scale up to 3 times a week because I'm off work at the moment, you know? So what do I do differently to raise money for charity? What do I do to bring attention to it all? Apart from, you know, promoting myself a bit more and getting a bit more awareness. That way. Oh, Streets of Rage, time squirrel. And also a throw out to Drazar as well, because I know Drazar is a Streets of Rage fan as well. He prefers Streets of Rage to his hedgehogs, I'll tell you that much for free. Oh, Minosha's linked something to Draz. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Oh, tick. Yep, already that mileage is... how out of date is that mileage now? 123,723. That was correct at the beginning of the episode. I hate to have to move the camera to see the mileage properly. 124,497. Murtai has an idea. Oh no, I'm afraid now. Murtai, do I really want to know? I'm kind of afraid now, Murtai. Coming through. Tickets. What, crash vehicle? I didn't hit anything. There's nothing there. Nothing there. Does it involve us buying a VR set at last? Weren't you having this weren't you having this change your hair to pink challenge? Possibly, maybe. Possibly, maybe. I don't know anymore. But Murtai's got an idea, and I'm scared now. I don't want to turn my hair pink, and I think you know that. But it's been so long since... It's so long since I started that pink aspect of the challenge. But honestly, I might be just tempted to start over and go, right, okay, thank you all for your money that you've raised so far, but I'm going to start a new Just Giving page now. This is going to be a new campaign, and we're going to do this. Actually, how does that sound to everybody? Does that sound acceptable? Should we do that? I think we might have to do that. But maybe do that after all the coronavirus shit has settled, because there's more important things to spend money on right now. This is where Murtai says, actually you could do it for House of Bread, which is a local charity in the UK. And me and Murtai have actually started a fundraiser on our Facebooks for House of Bread, actually. I say fundraiser, it's more like a item collecting thing. Anything that's long life food, non-perishable, tinned. I'm gonna go around people's houses and collect these goods, and then take them on to House of Bread. Looks like Minosha and Drazar are chatting each other up in chat. It's about time Minosha got a new boyfriend. I'm a dick, I know. Murtai says bit of both, either items or donate money. Yeah. If anybody wondering, House of Bread are a charity that deal with people in the tough spot. Homeless people, people with not a lot of money, struggling generally. Ooh. I think that's pretty much it in a nutshell. It's a very, very crude way of putting it, but at the same time it's pretty much what they do. They help the homeless. And it's a cause that Murtai very much believes in. I do too, but not as much as Murtai. Murtai is driven, you know? My thing is mental health and depression. Murtai's is helping everybody, non-discriminately. I think it's fair to say Murtai? Isn't Draz married? Yes, to his right-hand Sheila. He told me privately in conversation a couple of years ago not to tell anybody he calls his hand Sheila. So, sorry Draz. I guess I've just revealed Sheila to the world. No, lol. You wouldn't like Draz anyway, Minosha. He's all skin and bone. There's nothing to him. This is when you go, I like a bit of skin and bone, fuck you very much. To which case you go, oh, well, in that case then, off you go, help yourself. Drazar's all yours, mate. Murtai says they're a food bank, help homeless, plus they're bloody amazing with what they do. And that scrolled at just the wrong time, because I said before, because I thought Murtai, it said they're bloody amazing with what they do, my wife. Drazar says people keep on thinking my daughter is my wife. That's crazy. They do actually, they genuinely do. I've seen it for real, and I keep on seeing the stories on Facebook, and other people have seen it as well. People keep on confusing Drazar's, is she 13 or 14-year-old daughter as his wife? Minosha, he's on one today, and no, I knew you had a kid, but usually having a kid requires someone to make the kid with. 14. Well, 14 years ago, there was a someone, funnily enough. Har, 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 har. I'm not overly sure about what life is like in the States, so forgive me if I'm assuming the culture's a little different, but over here in the UK, people don't give a fuck about premarital sex. As in, we're at it like corn dogs, baby! Well, some of us are. I'm not. But there's a whole... I know in America, certainly with a lot more of the religious states, there's a whole stigma on having sex before you've got married. And I don't think Utah's one of those, is it? No, it's just mostly Mormon, if I remember rightly. I could be wrong. Shall I just shut up now, because I'm now assuming your culture? I need to overtake this guy. Okay, we're nearly at the end of this job, actually, so I'm going to finish this job. And then we are going to take that short break that I mentioned. Oh shit. Where did you come from? Meow. Trash vehicle, don't care. Marseille support? Nice. Let's change to external view. Am I going to the docks? I'm actually going very close to the docks. People here definitely care and it's annoying. America, the land of the free, where you can live the dream and be whatever you want to be, so long as it conforms to everybody's perception of what normal is. Right, we're turning here at this roundabout. Oh, too low a gear. Excuse me, I'm turning here. Now I'm turning off. Is there a speed limit for here? I don't know. 31. Bloody hell, Matilda, you're noisy. Okay, this is screenshot material. This is screenshot material right here. This is episode thumbnail we're taking right now. Land of the free unless you're brown, fornicate, aren't Christian. Yeah. By comparison, the UK may come across as narrow-minded sometimes, but actually we're a really open-minded country. Most of the time. Not this turning. Up to the end and turn left then. Mounting that curb a little bit was a bit of damage. Fuck off. Anyway, let's park this trailer and then we'll go and brake. It would have to be the end slot, wouldn't it? For fuck's sake. I'm not missing the precise parking bonus. I can't remember the last time we missed one, actually. And before you say it, Drazar, we know you're awesome. When this is all over... When this is all over, Draz, I'm going to come to your house, collect you, and you can drive Matilda with the steering wheel. Assuming Watson hasn't claimed it off me back then for being a dick with Twitter. And I am making a meal of this. Right, go straight. Go straight. That's too much, I think. That's precise, apparently. That's precise. Handbrake on. Engine malfunction, that's fine. Engine malfunction. Excellent work, apparently. Oh, it's giving me a choice to go for another route straight away, eh? Let's not worry about that right now. I'm going to, like I say, I'm going to go on that short 10-minute, not 10-minute, 5-10-minute break now. Okay, maybe 10-minute. Maybe. Be right back, guys, and I shall see you. That's not even in line with the bay doors. No, not even slightly. American Precision System minutia. Anyway, I'm off. I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Mod might be missing out on tune, but he's got a little friend here. This is Nala, everybody. Hello. Don't look like that. She's not happy. She doesn't like being held most of the time anyway. And she doesn't come into the studio often, so it's a strange environment, and she's being held. That's right, say it into the microphone loud and proud. Do you want down? She wants down. Okay, have my lap if you want. Do you want my lap? Little snotball's currently on my lap. And covered in hair. You can't see that on the stream, can you? Mabel heard the meow is now looking puzzled. The meow is adorable. Hi Jude, says Murtai, and Finn is concerned for the kitten. Yeah, how old is this lot now? They're 3, aren't they, Murtai? 3.5, coming up to 4? Wow. God, that's coming along. That's gone a long way. And now she's making face sex to my keyboard. Come up here. Come up here. Meow. She is Mod's cat, says Murtai. She waits until he sits and then she ninjas on his lap. They're all 4 on June the 11th, which is Mew, Nala, Pudding, and Loki. Eh? Eh? Say hello to the nice people then. No? Or do I have to kick you out? You're molting. I should get you rid of you. Actually, I should actually get Nala to leave because she's molting quite badly. Oh, shut up. Say bye-bye, everybody. Say bye-bye to the ginger furball. Look over here, Nala. She can't be that upset. She's purring. You're purring. There you go, bye-bye. Thanks for coming. Fuck off. Come on, fuck off. Jesus Christ. I've never ever known a cat be so needy and yet so antisocial all at the same time. It's just, really, Nala? Fucking hell. She's hard work, she really is. But that's pretty much characteristic of her, Pudding, and... Oh, now what you're sending me in Minotia. Yeah, I saw Minosia's present during break. She said not to look at Discord. I looked at Discord. It was horrible. When this loads. Oh dear, Minotia. I'm going to show you all what Minotia sent me. Where are we? Behold, ladies and gentlemen, this is the mouse pad that Minotia sent me that she thinks I should acquire. Minotia is what we call a bad friend. That's horrifying, isn't it just? They just want to gouge your eyeballs out and just go, no more! No more! Here's my eyes! I cannot see anything else now! Goodbye! Shit, what are you guys saying in chat? Cannot unsee. There you go, Minotia. Not only have you hurt my eyes, you've successfully got everybody else as well. Hope you feel good for that now. Smack them and make them... Oh, fucking hell, Minotia! Bad, Mano. Bad. Right. I need to pick up the joypad, wherever I put the joypad. We are going to repair. We're going to rest. Parking brake engaged. Why is parking brake engaged? And also, ooh, I've got money. So, we're going to have a Q&A, weren't we, before I interrupted the stream with a ginger kitten. Does anybody have any questions that I can answer? Fire them away now. Minosha, just be glad I can't surprise you with one. Order it and have it shipped to your PO. I don't have a PO, thankfully. What's that 20 on the back of the Actros? See that Actros 20 at the very back of Matilda? Is that like 20-year anniversary or something? And Minosha, anyway, with regards to stuff like that, you know full well what I'm going to say about spending your money at this moment in time. Save it for the important things. And getting me a pornographic, borderline pornographic, I should say, Sonic the Hedgehog mouse mat with ass rest cheek things is just there. What's the flight speed of an African swallow? I don't know, Drazar. What's the flight speed of an African swallow? The airspeed of the European unladen swallow is about 24 meters per second. And it doesn't tell me how fast the other one is. Fuck it. Come on, Matilda. Well, I failed that particular job horribly, didn't I? Right, moving swiftly on. I need services, which means I have to go all the way up to the I have to take the next left, by the look of it. That's a very fancy set of shops, sir. This is almost like an actual town, not like the generic shit you get in the UK. In the UK part of Eurotrip, I mean, not the actual UK. If anybody starts thinking I'm hating on my own country. I could hate on my own country if I wanted to, though. Ooh, see the tail go out there a little bit. I got a little bit of power slide going on there. Right, what we got in here? We have recruitment centre. Yep. What the hell's that on the left? SCS Workshop Uploader. Oops. I didn't even see that there. Back it up, back it up, back it up. Man truck dealer discovered. Excuse me, I need to cut in front of you. Then we're going to repair Matilda, rest up and then pick our next job. Service. Only 23 grand. I don't think there's anything new we can modify Matilda with at the moment. Rest. This has been a hell of a, even by my standards, this has been a hell of an eccentric stream, hasn't it? And by the way, I'd like to say thank you to everybody for retweeting that tweet. It's on 6 retweets and 6 likes, which is probably my most popular one ever. But more importantly, Watson will be furious when he sees it. So thank you all once again. Alright, let's have a look at the job market. Minosha is BRB. And I did catch one comment of somebody saying they were lurking, but I'm not saying anything to that because I don't call out lurkers. Right, where do we want to go now? Smoked eel. That's the thing now. Smoked eel. Corks. Wood shavings. Petrol makes sense. Fresh herbs. Rice, pasta, guardrails, motor oil. An 8-ton roller. Metal coils. Cottage cheese, flour, canned iced coffee, truck batteries. Pears, apples, a yacht. Fragile cargo, standard delivery with high value cargo. 9-ton of yacht from one end of... That's pretty much a race across Europe all on its own. 1,280 miles. From the southern tip of France to the northern part of Poland. Shit, that's a trek and a half. Mason jars. No, I will make a detour to Stafford and give them to Murtai, because Murtai loves mason jars, don't you, Murtai? Beverages to Lithuania. 7 tons of lavender to Lithuania. That's stereotypically racist, I'm sure. And 21 tons of LPG. I actually don't know which one to go for. I'm tempted, if I'm honest, to take that yacht. Hey Manosha, welcome back. Ah, that reminds me, actually, thinking of taking the lavender to... not the matte lavender. Thinking of taking the mason jars to Murtai. Excuse me. Murtai says that we are currently on £510 for our charity goal on Eurotruck, right? She says that if we get to £600, she'll do an episode of Eurotruck here. Sat here where I am now. So I'll put that in writing somewhere. But if anybody's interested in throwing some pennies towards the good cause that is getting Murtai to sit behind the camera doing a bit Eurotruck, then let's do that. Right, I need to go get a yacht. And I don't think we're going to do this one without any penalties somehow. But we could try. Might try. Might not try. But might try. Be very funny if she drives better than you. Heh, yeah. One sec, I need to do a bit of alt tabbing. For some reason, my Firefox is running in full screen. Oh, then we've also got the question of, does she use the steering wheel, or does she use the controller? Bonus points if anybody can find out when Murtai actually last drove Matilda. It was a long time ago, I'll tell you that much. Roof auxiliary, thank you. We even painted Matilda purple just for the occasion. Oh, avoid the traffic cones, good mod. I was going to run them all over there. Whichever is easiest for Murtai. Probably controller. Steering wheel should physically be able to change... Physically she'll be able to steer the truck, but she wouldn't be... I don't think she'd be very good at manual gear changes. That reminds me, I'd have to set Matilda to an automatic gearbox no matter what. Yeah, it's currently on 510. If we get to 600, which is 90 whole English pounds, then Murtai will be driving Matilda. Don't know how long for, but yeah, we'll see. And at that point is probably when I'll reset the charity thing to 0 and start over. Yeah, you'll keep flashing me. Coming through. Ready for a bit of handbrakeness? That didn't work. I hear police sirens? I hear them, but I don't see them. Boatyard. Presumably that on the right is our cargo. Crit market. I play with an auto box. They're nearly all auto in real life now. Ah. You know, I only started doing manual because people told me it'd be a challenge for me. Actually, now the more I play with the manual, the more I think I prefer the manual because automatic gearboxes, I'll just get carried away, you know? I'll just keep going flat out and forget about speed limits, whereas at least with the manual gears, if I want to do 50 mile an hour, roughly thereabouts, I'll just stick it in 10th gear and I can't go faster than 50. You know, for those occasions that I actually want to stick to the speed limit, you know? Right, let's get going. $1,280 miles, 29 miles, 57 minutes. Also, tune. Isn't that what the limiter is for? I don't have the rev limiter turned on, Draz. Maybe I could turn that on. No. No, I'm not turning the limiter on either. Part of the fun is going, for me, part of the fun is going flat out everywhere. Maybe if I was to do this challenge properly, with the whole not getting any fines and no penalties, yada yada yada. Oh, thank you very much. It's very kind of you. Thank you, sir. Had to say thank you to the guy. This is supposed to be 9 ton. It feels more like 90. I'm struggling. I know this is uphill, but come on, Matilda. Yeah, we'll get as far as we can for half an hour, and then we shall call it a stream. That's what we'll do. Hello, Hi DeMarcio? Hello, welcome to the stream. Oh, and just before you, Drazar says most UK trucks will be sticking to 30-40 mile per hour limits, but you'll find most will just sit on the limiter in 50 plus roads. Yeah, this is true. This is very true. Right, let's stick in the correct lane. I have this horrible habit that when I'm reading chat, I tend to leave my lane and drift over. Oh, we're off. We're going to the northern part of Poland with a great big yacht. This is going to be fun for you lot. 29 hours to get there, yeah? So how long until we actually need to be there? What's our time limit? 65 hours. So we've got plenty of time then. We could probably do it properly and then get the achievement at long last. I think I'm going to try it. Yeah, I think I'm actually going to try it. Slow down a little, there we go. 31 mile an hour, there we go. Oh, sirens up ahead. Flashy lights even. Nothing coming. Overtake. There we go. One second. Oh, thank you for the follow, Mr. DeMarco. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Yeah, I had to pause for a minute because I swear this looks like an upside down police car. No, it's just that looked like a police car when we were going past. Right. Moving swiftly on. Let's go. Sorry about that. I had to look. I had to check it out. I'm sorry. Right. Nothing coming. Yeah, I think next stream I'll have the steering wheel set up. It's probably the guy's blue pants. Probably. Indicator come off. I think that's the right way of doing it on a right-hand drive roundabout. I'm never going to get it right, I don't think. We'll see. Anyway, moving swiftly on. Moving swiftly on. Another roundabout. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. No, we're going straight over, so there's no need to indicate until we're coming off. At least according to UK rule, anyway. Keep the cruise control on for a second, then we're going to hit the freeways, motorways, autobahns, whatever they're called in France land, and then we're going to floor it. Floor it. Now, is that the end of this? I know what's happened. I'm going to have to alt-tab out again. I'm just thinking the music has stopped. Why has music stopped? Because YouTube sucks dick. Right, let's fast forward a bit to some of the newer requests that we've had. Moving swiftly on. Oh, I forget is this a roundabout? It doesn't feel like we're on a roundabout, but apparently we're on a roundabout. Yeah, this song is from Unreal Tournament. The way we have the playlist set up is I'll start from the very beginning, and then it'll go through to the newer ones as we go through. What I should do really is start from the new ones and then get to the older ones as we go through. But never mind, never mind. We are actually on the road again. On the road again. Gonna drive my way home on the road again. Don't know the words, but we're on the road again. Or just go random. Random works as well, DF, yeah. I keep forgetting there's a random because the YouTube player sucks. This is why it keeps pausing and I have to keep alt-tabbing out periodically. Still good though. We are now driving. We're now going on our way. And I should change up gear because, you know, this is too slow. Oh, excuse me. It's not Corona. I should get rid of those lights at some point on the top of the cab. They're horrible. They are. They're truly horrible. I do wish there was a new Unreal Tournament game though. Weren't you guys talking about it the other day? There's a new Unreal coming out at some point in the next 10 years. Unreal Tournament 4. I could be wrong. Minosha, God, that's sad that people who cough and sneeze have to feel so conscious now. It says something, Minosha. When it's now more socially acceptable to fart in public than it is to sneeze or cough. I mean, as most of the long-term viewers here will know, I have pretty much a permanent cough. Oh. God, no sneeze coming. Thank you. Oh, get out the barrier. Yeah, when it gets too cold, I cough. If something tickles the back of my throat, I cough. In fact, it's very hard for me to not bloody cough at all. Murtai believes it to be asthma, and I can't go to the doctor to get it checked out because the doctors are all closed up and stuff. But at the moment, I've banned Murtai from going out because she's got her health conditions and I'm quite worried about the girl. She's not happy about it, but, you know, she's staying inside and I'm the one risking going out to getting all of the goodies, all the shopping. And not the last time, but the time before last, I had a coughing fit in the queue at Tesco. And it was horrible trying to stifle a cough. But it didn't work, because you know if you stifle a cough, it gets worse 5 minutes later. I cough a lot in the mornings because I have to clear my lungs. I tend to not move as I sleep, so fluid phlegm accumulation. Yep. Can relate. Maybe not to a medical point, but yeah. Go, 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 don't stop, don't stop. I wasn't aggressive enough for my down changes of the gears. DF says, real cough doesn't have to be anything but something itchy. I do as well on the occasional run. Doesn't mean you have to have the corona. Yeah, agreed. You can't have any slight, like Minotia says, you can't have any cough or sniffle at the moment. Minotia, if I had to go out at all, I'd be so fucked because my coughs sound like I'm sick. They're not dry, throat itch coughs. And people don't care or don't realise that not every cough is the Rona's. It's funny you mention it because just when it was all starting, I had a bit of a cold. And my team leader kept on asking me, have you got the corona? Have you got the corona? I'm like, no, I'm producing phlegm. And at one point, I actually coughed so hard, I did produce phlegm. And I said, look, I've got a mouthful of phlegm here. Do you want to see it? And he's like, what? I've got a mouthful of phlegm. Do you want to see it? What? Get a bit of tissue. Puh. There's a mouthful of phlegm in this tissue. Do you want to see it? No. Well, fuck off then. Same cough I've had for months. It hasn't gone away. Fuck off. My favourite people are the people that wear the masks and the gloves and then push into you when you're shopping. Just shove into you like you're not there. I'm like, really? I guess you decided to be a cunt for the day then, eh? Oh well. And also I'd like to point out we all did very well. We got through this far into the stream without bitching much about the coronavirus. So fair play, fair play. I'd take my hat off to you, but it's firmly held in place by a set of headphones right now. And I'm listening to So Sexy Robotnik by Power Glove, and it's a tune. Also, shit, we're speeding. I want to not speed. 56, there we go. My favourite are the people wearing a mask that isn't over the nose. Oh god, yeah. People are stupid. That's what this has taught me. And actually, relating to coronavirus, there is one thing I'd like to talk about. Just one thing. Has anyone been stupid enough to try injecting bleach into their veins yet? Because I have found the best way to upset a Trump supporter is to quote what he said at them. He didn't say that. Well, he kind of did. Here's the proof. Slam. Trump supporters are so easy to upset, they really are. The video of a crowd, including your police, standing 3 feet or less apart to clap for your NHS, I feel bad. I'm saying nothing about the clap. I don't see how it helps. And I've got a mother who works in the NHS, you know. Draz are bored enough maybe, but not stupid enough. Oh, Draz. Don't be... No, don't Draz. Bad. Bad Draz. Oh, no! Penalty. That's it. We've fucked it for this job. Foot down. Off we go. Also, hello, Locke. Welcome to the stream, you ginormous pillock. I've only been going for about 100 miles without acquiring a penalty or breaking any speed limits or anything, so thanks, Locke. Thanks. It's like a curse. This is when Locke's like, haha, I've been watching for ages, mate. Good eye. I've been here for ages and you fucked up already. And that's not Aussie, I know, but fuck it. I don't mention it because someone will try. Apparently, Minotia, from what I'm hearing, people have been stupid enough to try. They've been in the ER with lung burns because they've inhaled it. And never mind the other fucking complications. We need money and masks, not claps. Yeah, agreed. Minotia says, Locke has been busy trying to finish his wank, but he has performance anxiety. Fuck's sake, Minotia. You have a wonderful way of words, you know that. So, Locke, how's that performance anxiety of yours? Is it a bit of stage fright? Are you standing to attention now? I'll tell you what though, bringing it back to Eurotruck, we've got a fair few miles in today, haven't we? Apart from the pausing constantly because of YouTube player and showing things off on Discord that people have sent. You're fucking a poet? Am I going slow enough? Go up, go up, go up. Yes, I made it. I did it without slowing down too much. Excellent. Alright, Minosha is claiming to be a poet, and I am the Pope. Alright, let's have a look at the mileage now. No, let's not look at the mileage now. Let's look at it now. 124,723. We've done exactly 1,000 miles today. Fantastic. That's not bad, 1,000 miles. Cruise control, I need tissue. Too much sneezing, I've now got an itchy nose. You know those sort of itchy noses you get that when you're in the comfort of your own home, you can have a good old ferret, a good old root. But I need tissue. I'd also need to turn off the webcam momentarily. There we go. Maybe I should have muted the microphone as well. Ah. Oh, nearly crashed. There we go, that'll do for now, hopefully. I'm disgusting. Drazar says this song is making me want to play 9 again. Minosha says also there's a very, very angry raven around the neighbourhood. DF says it's your request, Draz. Hello. Draz like, I know, but it's still making me want to play 9. Minosha says, do you goose dang? Ah, goose, goose, honk honk, I'm goose. I can't wait till we play Goose Game. So tomorrow night is painting. Wednesday is Goose. And then Friday we're watching Squirrel, Draz, DF, and Chris, was it? So yeah, that's my week. That's your week, hopefully. Part of your week, I should say. Actually, what has everybody got planned for the week? And don't anybody be cocky enough to say, I'm staying at home because I've been ordered to by the government. What are you doing while you're locked up at home? Apart from maybe doing your daily exercise in the case of Drazar. Minosha, going audio only because trying to run 2 Twitch streams in one house is apparently too much for our high-speed internet. Mate, just wait until Starlink comes in and you can give Elon Musk your money. And I'm saying that because I know how much Minosha loves Elon Musk. Draz is going to be walking Mabel, playing Final Fantasy probably 6 and 9. And Minosha says, bought my turnips in ACNH, so this week... Oh, you got Animal Crossing! Oh dear. Minosha's got Animal Crossing. I just realised what the acronym was then. And she's going to BRB again. This is because I said Elon Musk. I am a dick. In all seriousness, I think from what I remember reading yesterday about Starlink, which is Elon Musk's internet that he's going to be creating for everybody, 3 months away from doing beta testing, and then 6 months until rollout to the general public, which means we might actually see pricing at some point. And they reckon it's going to be good for people in rural areas, or forests, or mountains, or anywhere like that. So, fuck you, Comcast, and AT&T, I think, is another American provider. All those American guys that are providing internet and organising with each other to create monopolies, and charging you a fucking fortune for shitty internet that you're not actually getting. All part of the fun, right? Locke is doing feck all now. I'm worrying about how to pay bills I don't have the money for, and also the lovely fact I'll have to go back to work next week. Well, there's your money making sorted if you've got to go back to work, Locke. That's one way of looking at it, I suppose. It's not brilliant, but... and needing to open up Unity again soon, work more on the basic camera, and then more on character control and getting a nice feel to it. And then, Locke, what you want to do is link builds periodically. That's what, you know, we've encouraged Pleborian to do that with his Sonic game. He's really getting into his game making now, because he's like, okay, I've got a slight audience here, and they want builds regularly, so here's this latest update. He's on version 0.2D at the moment. I assume the 0.1, 0.2 is saved for major revisions, and the letter is for minor revisions of that particular version. And Kitsy says, but probably too expensive for the majority to use. I forgetting what context we're talking about there, Kitsy. A little bit of context would be helpful, please. Pretty please. Thank you. What's too expensive for the majority? Oh, yes. Okay, my bad. Should have known. I should have remembered that's what I was talking about. We'll see. We'll see. If Starlink happens to be the same price as what me and Murtai are paying now, for similar speeds. The downside to it, though, is it's satellite. It isn't satellite heavily affected by weather. And I do believe it's happened again. Fucking hell, it's 15 minutes to the end of the stream. And we're making such good progress with the driving. No, it's just a really, really long track with a minute of silence. Why would it do that? Why? Why is there a minute of silence? Alright, I've restarted from there because why not? Carrying on! Yeah, at the moment, me and Murtai are paying less than 50 of your English pounds for 200 down, 20 up. And, I think that's okay, actually. I'd like more for my money, to be honest with you, because we're only getting internet for that. We don't have a package deal where we get television or telephone. It's just purely internet. And we went with Virgin for two reasons. One, because I want bloody good internet for my YouTube and live streaming. And I made that very clear to them from the beginning. Look, I want you guys because, you know, I'm a semi-professional YouTuber, blah, 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 blah. Give me your good internet. And they did. Because when we first moved in, the internet was all over the place. And then Murtau's like, look, they're not listening to me. Can you get on the phone to them? I'm like, okay, sure. So I got on the phone and I told them, look, I'm a semi-professional YouTuber. Give me the fucking internet. And they did. It worked, and it's not something I'd recommend trying every time. And the other reason is because they're also probably the only ISP in the UK that could give us the internet without insisting we have their telephone deal as well. Because we don't have landlines, we have mobiles on contracts. And that's the point. In a month or two, I can finally change my contract to go to SIM only. And that saves a few pennies. But as to the question whether Starlink will be affordable for... If it's too expensive for the majority to use, then it defeats the point of putting up Starlink, because the spiel that I've been reading since day one is it's going to be affordable for everybody, and I very much like that to be the case. Honestly, we'll just have to wait and see what happens. I'm not Elon Musk, and out of AdBlue. Well, a normal truck that hasn't been doctored to bypass the AdBlue. Question then for Drazar, because no one's asked me any questions really. Question for Drazar. With your experience of the industry, how many trucks would you say have been modified to bypass the AdBlue restriction? I had no choice but to hit that then, because the trailer's so fucking wide. And because I'm guessing it's common enough for you to have heard about it. Stop. Rest. Resty, resty. And we're going to hit the stop button there. Oh wait, actually I know what I need to do. Record the mileage. $124,882. $124,882. Let me just alter that now while I remember. Calculator. That's handy, it's appeared on that stream. So 124,882. Take away 123,723. We have done 1,159 miles today. Shit. Not bad at all, Kitsy, not bad. Drazar says probably not as many as you'd think. The first company I worked for had it on the one truck, but the Vossi people could check these things and find stupid money. Ah. Not good. I can't wait for this coronavirus bollocks to be over, because then I can put the quality of my live stream back up. I want to run back at 1080p 60 FPS. I miss that. I also miss you lot having the option to change it for yourself, you know? Although apparently at this moment in time, looking at Twitch, I actually have the transcoding options available for you all. It's not a pop at anybody. Don't worry, please don't take that as the wrong way, I just realised how it came out. It's a pop at Twitch for not giving me proper support. I know I'm only an affiliate, you know, but hey. Anyway, I think we should probably call it a quits there now, actually. So unless anybody's got anything left to say or add or do or anything like that, I'm going to bid you all farewell for now. I gave you all a chance to actually speak up. Please don't forget, tomorrow I'm going to be painting more on the painting. We're going to get some more of that done. Wednesday, we're returning to Untitled Goose Game for the first time since November last year. Honk honk. You're welcome, Kitsy. And then Friday, we're watching Squirrel. Farewell, Schnozzle. What? Latest mod, says the F. Cat on YouTube, I share to you and Myrtle Lab. Oh, sad times. Nobody likes their kitty. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow night for the painting, guys, if you're going to join me. If not, anyway, regardless of whether you join me tomorrow night or if you're not, thank you very much for joining me tonight, everybody. It has been fun. Thank you for spending your Sunday evening with me. Dream big, and I shall see you all, hopefully, tomorrow night. Bye-bye.
Wow.